Hello everybody and good day to you all. Today I'm on the Netflix original series, The Umbrella Academy. This is season number 1. And here we have a group of kids all born on the same day but by different mothers across the world. And the interesting part about this is none of the women were pregnant before this happened. I said one moment they were normal, next thing they were pregnant, and then they gave birth. Pretty much all by pretty much not because of a partner or anything like that. They wasn't pregnant. And they became pregnant, gave birth to these amazing kids. Now, there were probably, I think it was like 44 of them altogether. But this rich man got 7 of them. And he raised them in his house. And he pretty much trained them to be superheroes. You know, he wasn't a good man. He wasn't a father to them. He didn't give them any love or support. He pretty much taught them lessons to be reliant, to be a team, and to stop bad guys. And that's pretty much it. The love part was not part of the plan. And for them to have love, they had a robot mom pretty much there to take care of them and nurture them, feed them. And the thing is, though, he didn't give them names. But the robot mom did, except for one of them. And then they had Pongo, a chimpanzee who lives in the house with them, also there like their own personal nanny and guided them, and the assistant to Sir Reginald, her Greaves. So these kids pretty much grew up in this house, became superheroes, but things happened. The falling out. They grew up. They left the house. Only Luther remained. Everyone went their own separate ways. I mean, you have Vanya, who was not part of the team because she was told for a young age that she wasn't special. She had no powers at all, so she wasn't needed. So therefore, she was treated like an outsider her whole entire life, even amongst her siblings. And so she went her own separate way. She did her own thing, and she even wrote a book about her life, which not to make everybody happy about this, but that's how she felt about the things she went through. Being the one who's on the outsider. Everybody had because the rest of them were a group. They were a team. They went out on missions. So they were bonding a lot more. And she was the one at home with Dad, who kind of treated her like crap. So therefore, there was no love. So the old man dies. The kids come back home, and then things go crazy from there. Because right from the start, you got number 5 who defied his dad because his father that wanted to travel through time. He wanted to. He thought he was ready for it, and he did. And he traveled through time. Went all the way to the future. And he couldn't come back, and so he had to live the rest of his life in the future. Because in the future, the whole world gets destroyed, and all humanity dies. He doesn't know what happened. How did it happen? What caused it? And so he finally makes his way back to try to stop the end of the world. But the thing is, though, while he was in the future, he made a life for himself. He started working for this organization. And he became their hired killer to pretty much stop things from happening that's supposed to happen in time. So if somebody was going to cause something that's supposed to happen, stop something that's supposed to happen, he would go out and take him out. He would kill him. Well, he went against mission to do his own personal thing because he's trying to stop the apocalypse, and they want the apocalypse to still happen. So they want to take him out, and they send in Cha-Cha and Hazel, and Cha-Cha is played by Mary J. Blige, which the first time I saw it on screen blew my mind. And you also had Hazel, who's played by Cameron Britton. These two hitmen, assassins, to pretty much take out number 5. Now this show is crazy, but despite all that. You have all the emotional stuff going on with the siblings. Now that they're all back together again, old feelings are coming back, especially between Luther and Allison. Even though they separated and moved on, once they got together, they still that feeling connection they had when they were younger, when they were falling in love with one another, is still there, and it's still pretty strong because they're not blood related. So, and since they were around each other so much and they understand each other more than anybody else. They had a strong connection. And you have Vanya, who was the one who was considered nobody, watching her discover herself and then what she actually capable of doing, and what her father did to her was so messed up, and the powers that she actually have is just amazing. This whole show is amazing. I love every single episode of this show. From the acting performances for everybody on the show is done quite well. There's 2 people who I love the most out of the show. I mean, there's the person who plays Klaus, that's Robert Sheehan, and number 5, but Aiden Gallagher. First of all, this kid plays a 58-year-old man trapped in a 13-year-old boy's body amazingly well. I started to think that he maybe is the age. And then Klaus, the way his acting performance, the way he's like over the top, but he's funny because he brings humor to the show. Every scene he's in is just amazing. You really do enjoy it. Even when he went back in time, he was in Vietnam. You actually feel for him and the love that he had and lost. Each and every characters are amazing. I really do enjoy each and every one of them. But those two stand out the most to me. And then watching Mary J. Blige kick butt, take names, and be the bad guy was just like mind blowing. The music choices in each episode was just perfect for the scene that they were doing. The visual effects on this show is just fantastic, especially Pogo, the chimpanzee that talks. Oh my gosh, he looks so amazing! Like wow. I'm looking forward to the next season. This season was fantastic. Watching the story, the journey, the evolution of Vanya, the things she's going through, how she started out and how she ended up. Oh. The show had humor to it, great music, great fight scenes and action sequences as well as too. But also, you had some drama in there as well, and some touching moments that I really did enjoy. It was like this show. This thing was like a little bit of a musical / action movie / horror / sci-fi. It was everything. It was everything. It was everything you wanted. Everything. Oh. And gave you things you didn't think you wanted, but when you got it, you think, yes, I did need that in my life. I'm glad I watched this show. Because once I saw the first episode, I just could not stop watching until it was done. And now I'm feeling a little sad right now because it's over. But next season, oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. It looks so good. The show was done so well, and it's so good. There's so much about the show I can say, but I want you to check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it, have fun watching it too. I give this season a grade. I'm giving it an A+. I highly recommend it. Check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. So pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel, and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.